Thank you so much for tuning in to episode 4 of HOV Connect Podcast. I'm your host, Jermaine Miller Summers. And I just want to really thank you all because really getting used to all this being in front of the camera is getting fun and exciting to be able to share with you. So I have the privilege of sharing a special moment in time that I had with the greatest American mom to play on television, Miss Phylicia Rashad. So I had the opportunity of working with her on a Black History project. And I have to tell you, her presence of walking into that studio, that space, was, I can't even express it. She has such a grace about herself. And for anybody that's met her in person, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Her energy, her kindness, just the mood. I can't even explain it, but it's like, can it be taught? Or how do you become so seasoned like that? And so meek and mild, and you just felt her presence, her aura in that space. So having the opportunity of taking a photo with her, being able to work with her as she's reading through her script for this project, it was truly a pleasure. And she was so kind that I asked her a question. I let her know that I'm a publisher. So for me, it's all about sharing stories with America or with the world, and that's the reason why I created this podcast platform. What's all about storytelling. I've been in publishing, owning Hope Vision Publishing or HOV Publishing for going into 17 years. And I've published hundreds and hundreds of books from authors that may be unknown, from some authors you may know, and helping them to accomplish their goal of getting their book into mainstream and into the marketplace. And some books becoming bestsellers. It's been an amazing journey to partner with authors and share their stories. So after having the opportunity of really being able to talk with her about who I was and what I do, I asked her a question. What would her message of hope be to our culture? And I'm going to put it up on the screen because what she did, she hand wrote me a note expressing the very answer to the question that I asked. And I didn't know she was going to do it. She had went off into another room because I know she was preparing to head out. And her assistant came back to me and said that Miss Rashad really wanted to give you this. And she put it in writing, and I asked her if it was okay for me to share it with the world. And she said yes. So these were her words, and you'll see them on the screen. The spirit of all living things live within you. The breath of all beings breathes through you. The light of the world shines within you. You are special. You are great. Believe this, Phylicia Rashad. I cannot thank her enough for her words of encouragement, her acts of kindness, to be able to write this and leave it for us to share in it. And so, Miss Rashad, I thank you so much for your grace, for your blessing, and for who you are to the culture. Thank you for your contribution. And if I can just, I want to read this also to you. This is just a message from me to you with hope, because I know the message of hope is my life assignment. And that's why everything I Everything I do, the companies that I build have hope associated with it. And so, if I can leave this with you as well. In the tapestry of life, hope is the thread that binds us all together. It's the whisper that reminds us to keep believing, keep striving, and keep dreaming. Even in the face of adversity, let hope become your compass, guiding you towards the promise of better days ahead. So now, as we embark on this episode, and I want to be able to celebrate some other incredible contributors of Black authors to literature and culture, from Langston Hughes to Toni Morrison, from James Baldwin to Maya Angelou, from Audre Lorde to Ta-Nehisi Coates. Black authors have gifted us with stories that not only entertain us, but also educate us. Stories that not only reflect our world, but also inspire us to change it. So I'm going to take a moment and I'm going to highlight these 7 African American authors. Maya Angelou, 1928 to 2014, an American poet, memoirist, and civil rights activist. Angelou is best known for her series of 7 autobiographies, which focus on her childhood and early adult experiences. The first, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, in 1969, tells of her life up to the age of 17 and brought her international recognition and acclaim. James Baldwin, 1924 to 1987. Baldwin's essays, as collected in Notes of a Native Son in 1955, explore intricacies of racial, sexual, and class distinctions in Western societies, most notably in mid-20th century America. His novel, Go Tell It on the Mountain, is a classic American literature piece. Toni Morrison, 1931 to 2019. Morrison was a Nobel Prize-winning author known for her detailed characters, exquisite prose, and rich narratives that explored the African American experience. Her works include Beloved, Song of Solomon, and The Bluest Eye. Langston Hughes, 1902 to 1967. Hughes was a leader of the Harlem Renaissance in New York City. He is best known for his work during the Harlem Renaissance and for writing about the experiences of African Americans in a variety of mediums, including poetry, novels, plays, and columns. Alice Walker, born 1944. Walker is an American novelist, short story writer, poet, and social activist. She wrote the novel The Color Purple in 1982, for which she won the National Book Award and the Pulitzer Prize for Fiction. She is also known for her work in feminist and civil rights activism. Ta-Nehisi Coates, born 1975. Coates is an American author and journalist who writes on cultural, social, and political issues, particularly regarding African Americans and white supremacy. His book, Between the World and Me, won the National Book Award for Nonfiction. Audre Lorde, 1934 to 1992. Lorde was an American writer, feminist, womanist, librarian, and civil rights activist. She is known for her essays and poetry, particularly Sister Outsider in 1984 and The Black Unicorn in 1978. Lorde's work is celebrated for its exploration of the intersection of race, gender, and sexuality. And speaking of also sharing stories, as the CEO of HOV Publishing, I'm excited to announce a special opportunity. In my encounter over my journey of 17 years, I've come to find there's so many people that have stories to tell. There's so many people that's inspired to write their story. But one of the main things that I find is the word how. A lot of people don't understand or know the process for getting the story out of them and having it birth into the earth so the world can be able to enjoy their story as well. And that's one thing that I do with my team at Hope Vision Publishing. It is so important to us that we are able to educate you and take you through this journey so you never feel like you're in this by yourself. And what we do, we work with you to help you publish your story from literally the idea that you have in your mind or in your heart, and really being able to walk you through the process of being able to get your story from out of you and on the platform for worldwide distribution for the world to enjoy it. I've published over 500 titles. And some of the books have hit the bestseller list on Amazon, the number one spot. Some of the books are on their way to the New York Times bestseller list. And so I'm so excited to share those stories. And so this platform was created for the sole purpose of sharing people's story. So I want to make this announcement to you. If you are out there and you have a story to tell, but you really need someone to walk you through this journey, I'm your coach. I'm here to help walk you through this journey of getting your book published. And so, what that means, what I've done, because I'm a firm believer, it is your story, which means I encourage you to own your content. And so through Hope of Vision Publishing, I show you, I teach you how to be able to own your content and how to take that one story and show you how it can become multiple products and multiple streams of revenue for you. So just $12 a day, $12 a day over the course of a year, I'm going to show you how to bring your story to life. And then how to take that one story and turn it into multiple revenue streams. So if you can, just visit us at 90daybookcreation.com and start your journey with Hope of Vision Publishing. And with that being said, you can also hit us up through our social media. So we have a Facebook group called HOV Connect. You can join and become a member. It is open to the public. We also have our Instagram, which is HOV Connect. So you can stay connected with the community as well. And then I want to encourage you to go and subscribe to the podcast on podcast platforms everywhere, as well as through YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Hope of Vision Connect. And make sure you click the notification button so you can always be updated on new episodes that's coming. And if you enjoy the content, I need you to like it. Help us build the like so people are engaged with the content and knowing what's going on, and also getting the information that can help you in your journey. And with that being said, I look forward to you staying connected with Hope of Vision Connect. And join us on our next episode. Once again, if you have a story to tell, remember your story is our mission. I'll see you on the next episode. Hi, I'm Jermaine Miller Summers, the owner of Hope of Vision Publishing. Join us in honoring the profound impact of Black authors. Now is your chance to share your voice and vision with the world. With our affordable publishing packages starting at just $12 a day, don't miss out on this opportunity to share your story. Contact us today at 90daybookcreation.com to start your publishing journey and take the first steps towards becoming a best-selling author. And remember, your story, our mission. Pre-order your copy today of A Moment in Time at 90daybookcreation.com/a-moment-in-time.